Hello friends, welcome back again. So today we are back with our new episode of 107 and 108 of the history of India and Telangana. So far I have told you a lot about the Elam and how its impression upon the Harappa and Mohenjo-daro civilizations. So then after comes the time of let us watch inside the roots of the word of God and Aryan myth. Let us solve this. And then if we go into the Aryan myth, so that's what we are trying to solve. So Aryan invasion, as per me, I told that it was not the invasion and not the myth, not the settlement. It was the passing of the word of God, the truth, from one place to another place. Wherever the Aryan myth, this word went, lot of problems and consequences happened, and afterwards the wrath of God or the calamities that the nations are faced. Whatever the remains of the olden archaeological sites that are showing as the clear proofs about how these nations have been destroyed, for what they have been, and how these nations have been suppressed. So what is this? So we are now living in India as well as in Telangana. So we have to bring back what is the truth and what is the mystery behind it. So as per my research and my thoughts, I'm saying that from India, the Vedas are the authentic sources in India. Then it's our responsibility to bring it back to our country and to our state. So now onwards, I'm giving you the links as well as the routes. Try to catch that. So let us start from the Kushans, Kanishkas, the Huns, or the Shatavahana period or Maurya period. So here, these are the kingdoms which are civilized, and in order to get that, we have to go a little bit back to the. Let us start from the epics of our India, Ramayana, Mahabharata. So if we compare these two with Vedas, which are the previous, blindly we say Vedas are the more authentic, that are having no author. Even Ramayana and Mahabharata are having authors. There are a number of types of Ramayanas and number of types of Mahabharatas which are written by some. So basically, its name was said that Ramayana is written by Valmiki and Mahabharata is written by Vedavyasa. But lot of changes are made. First it was having 6,000 verses, now it was compiled of 60,000 and more than that 70,000 sentences. So let it be. So here are the characters that are shown in the epics and the Puranas. Are these Aryans? Then it dates back to again 3000 BC. During the period of Mahabharata, we are getting some links, some sources that a person named Krishna was lived in the Dwarka. His kingdom was there from now 2017 AD, century east, which we are living. If we go back from now 4499 years back, he lived there. The Dwarka belongs to that time. Then are the Aryans? Because we are getting a clue here. As per Indian historians, I am saying these people are raising the cattle. They're grazing the cattle. They are the Yadavas, the Krishna's followers. They lived in Vrindavan, Dwarka, and many places. And is having relation with the Kuru family. And these people too are the Aryans. So what is their occupation? Namely, they are having the abundant amount of cattle supply, like bulls, oxes. This is how are the only the remains that are found in Indus Valley civilization, Harappa and Mohenjo-daro. So you can see the clearly the bull shaped seal found in the Harappa and Mohenjo-daro site. So are these people lived there? If they lived there, why the place name Hastinapur and Patliputra was specified there? If it is so, why not there are very much fortified cities? Only we can see hardly the modern days Red Fort. Previously, it was mentioned in the Mahabharata only clearly that Duryodhana was failed to build the fort there. So why he was failed to build the fort? So normally nowadays also we can see commonly one thing that the people who used to raise the cattle raisers, they won't build their permanent shelters, permanent houses. They used to build temporary houses, temporary residence from place to place, and they migrate seasonally from one place to another place in search of the food for their cattle, and for them also they use temporal type of cultivation, depends upon. So in such a order, these Aryans, these peoples, these heroes of Ramayana and Mahabharata came and migrated, as well as from Egypt to Mesopotamia, and Mesopotamia to Iran, and then Elamite, and then to our India, and they settled down at the Sapta Sindhu area firstly, then in the Ganges River basin. Then after they diverted and migrated toward the southern India, and they halted for some time near Godavari basin of our Telangana, and then they passed slowly towards the South India. They crossed the river Krishna. Now we are coming to the Telangana history. Try to note on. So who are the people? These people only came with empty hands, or they came with their cattle. So nowadays in our Telangana state also we can see a lot of people in the villages who are dependent upon the cattle and bulls or whatever the animal raising is their occupation, main occupation. So in this aspect, if we think this is only the thing the Aryans are having, only cattle, or what is the speciality of them? Why they are called as superior to the other nations? Why Hitler blindly accepted that? He too was called himself as Aryans. We are the Aryans. We are superior than the Jews. Why he killed them? What is the link here? The blood lineage. So if the blood lineage, so by some historians we come to know the blood lineage of India relates with the Proto-Iranian, and the some of the Bengali people are said to be they are the Aryans in blood, and their blood is having nobility among all the states of India. So black Bengali is compared with the white European. Then you can see. So in this way, and not only these cattle, they are having something speciality, the word, the knowledge, because as per Bible and Torah, the Old Testament and many more things, the prophets who are the man, humans only, the God chosen people, they have given the superior knowledge and somewhat strength, physical strength. Compared with others, they are far better. So, are these people, these prophets, and their genealogy are the Aryans? When they reached India, the Sapta Sindhu area, so I specified the place Sirhind. Like that, there are 9 graves of the prophets. So, are the knowledge of these people is far superior to other people, or they are having the true word of God? So, in search of this word of God, a chase was started, a fight between evil and good started. So they are chased, these prophets and their genealogy, their descendants. So they diverted towards various paths in order to hide themselves or to protect themselves, in order to protect their bloodline. So in these consequences, who are chasing them? The evil riders. Are they are misconceptionally taught as they are the Aryans? No, they are the chasers of Aryans. One theory come like this. So when the Aryans settled down here at the various basins, and they established their small kingdoms, and this small kingdom grew up into big, so they became somewhat powerful on the Indian plateau, especially in the Telangana also. Maybe they are having many bloodlines, superior lines linked with the prophets, the biblical prophets, as well as Jewish and many more, who may also migrate towards South India up to the Kanyakumari and some parts of Sri Lanka. So it was said that in this aspect, if we think children, we can definitely, I'm having sure the confidence upon myself that we can get nearer to the this Aryan theory. We can prove it. It's a more myth, or it was contaminated by the Britishers or somewhat some authors. Those who are trying that Indians should not have to understand this theory. It must have to be remain as a puzzle for India and Indians and the people of Telangana forever. Whatever, we are going to break this code, and we are going to keep our thoughts in front of us, And these thoughts we are passing to our future India as well as our future Telangana children. Okay. Until then, wait for my next class. Goodbye. As well as in Telangana. So we have to bring back what is the truth and what is the mystery behind it. So as per my research and my thoughts, it was I'm saying that from India, the Vedas are the authentic sources in India. Then, hello friends, welcome back again. So today we are back with our new episode of 107 and 108 of the history of India and Telangana. So far I have told you a lot about the Elam and how its impression upon the Harappa and Mohenjo-daro civilizations. So then after comes the time of let us watch inside the roots of the word of God and Aryan myth. Let us solve this. And then and if we go into the Aryan myth, so that what we are trying to solve. So Aryan invasion, as per me, I told that it was not the invasion, and the remains of the old and archaeological sites that are showing as the clear proofs about how these nations have been destroyed, for what they have been, and how these nations have been suppressed. So what is this? So we are now living in India, not the myth, not the settlement. It was the passing of the word of God, the truth from one place to another place. Wherever the Aryan myth, this word went, lot of problems and consequences happened, and afterwards the wrath of God or the calamities that the nations are faced. Whatever